Welcome to this week's Agronomy Update. I'm Nate Eitzman, agronomist with Osmus Farm Supply at the Rake location. Today we're going to talk about late season aphid applications. We've received a lot of questions about how late we need to be concerned about aphids in our soybeans, if we can let the populations go at this point and they won't cause any economic damage. There's a lot of factors to consider when making these decisions. First thing we want to look at is the current and forecasted temperatures, which right now are optimal for aphid reproduction. This time of year, aphids will give birth to 3 to 4 live young per day, and these young will mature in 4 to 5 days. So with the right temperatures and environmental conditions, populations can increase exponentially in a matter of days. The two growth stages that we're going to focus on today when discussing and considering late season applications in soybeans are R5 and R6. R5 is beginning seed fill, but the pod cavity is not full. At R6, the pod cavity is full. The University of Minnesota recommends scouting soybeans for aphids through R6. The current economic threshold is 250 aphids per plant, and this has been established through R5. Though an economic threshold has not been determined for R6, it is believed to be higher than earlier stages. And infestations in early R6 may require treatment if aphid populations are very high, particularly if the plant is under other stresses such as drought. Late season aphid scouting may require different levels and methods of observation. Early in the season, aphids tend to be located in the new growth in the upper canopy. As soybeans near R5, the production of new leaves slows. When vegetative growth ceases, the aphids move down the plant towards pods, stems, and leaves in the lower canopy. Remember to keep this in mind when doing late season aphid scouting and check through the entire canopy for soybean aphids to have reached threshold for action. Late season treatment decisions can also be complicated by the uncertainty of the timing of aphids moving back to buckthorn. This can occur as early as mid-August or as late as leaf drop in early October. When scouting, look for a large number of winged aphids. This could indicate a couple things. Possibly the aphids are soon to migrate back to buckthorn. They could be migrating to other parts of a field or to another field altogether. If you determine threshold has been met and treatment is required, please be mindful of the pre-harvest intervals of insecticides this time of year. Most of the products we use vary from 21 to 30 days pre-harvest. For more specific information, please contact your local AFS agronomist. Many of the soybean fields that were treated with insecticide in the last 3 to 4 weeks are starting to see increased numbers of aphid populations. If a field needs to be treated more than once in the same year, please remember the potential for insecticide resistance and use a product with a different mode of action. The majority of the insecticides we use for soybean aphid control fall in one of two mode of action categories. The first mode of action are pyrethroids. These products are slower acting but provide good residual. The other category are organophosphates. These are quicker acting insecticides but provide little to no residual control. When treating for soybean aphids, remember to always use full labeled rates and follow labeled directions. For any questions in regards to soybean aphid control, please contact your local AFS agronomist. Thanks for watching this week's Ag Update.